November of 1915, and we have encountered a large British fleet, the biggest one we've ever seen so far. Yep, one battle cruiser, one heavy cruiser, 3 light cruisers, 3 destroyers versus 1 destroyer, 2 light cruisers, and 2 battleships. And here we are with the BB Iowa. She was damaged in a fight with a submarine, so she's still good. Crew's still fine, battle stations are fine. But she's not really going to want to fight this. This is the revised version. We've upgraded firepower, upgraded rangefinder, upgraded some armor in the superstructure, took out one of the aft turrets and in place of having 4 bigger turrets. Instead of triple build main guns, we've now gave them double for the increased accuracy and also saved weight so we can have a higher caliber. So right now, at this point, I'm pretty much only worried about destroyers, because honestly, those are the plague. I absolutely despise them. And I also hate battlecruisers. Now, we've never even seen a British battlecruiser. The British battleship can, at least with the previous version, which wasn't as good as our current battleship, this is a refit version, could stand up toe-to-toe, and those are some massive guns. They're triple-barreled, so displacement-wise, I think we're about the same even. Impressive for a battlecruiser. But at this point, the battleships are getting jumped by light cruisers, which is not fun at all, but this is the first broadside against their light cruiser, I believe. And that's a light cruiser absolutely abysmally destroyed. So yeah, at this point, they are not a problem at all with these battleships. I mean, they're hitting a lot, and yeah, technically, the only worry against fighting these cruisers, especially with them spamming HE, is they could literally just burn the ship down. If you didn't know, if you start enough fires on the ship and the damage control isn't good enough, they won't be able to stop any fires. It'll kill crew. Yeah, you can literally just burn the ship down entirely. It'll take a long time, but you can do it. You can kill any ship by doing that. So I'm really trying to dispatch these cruisers quickly, and there are some torpedoes. And again, same reason I hate destroyers. Torpedoes are the bane of my existence. But I do believe I armored the outer hull pretty nicely, so... Ouch. Now that's a serious problem. Yes, I do hate torpedoes, so the Iowa took a serious blow there. At this point, I'm just trying to get my broadside towards the cruisers so my secondaries can really dispatch them a lot better than the guns can. And again, another absolute one-shot from those 12.9 inch. I like to be cheeky with it. Saves weight. Basically, what I do is I take a main gun on a ship, so let's say about 11 inch. Accuracy's mid, firepower's mid. If you make it 11.9 and lengthen the barrel, the accuracy goes up and the damage goes up. So now we're basically 12 inch guns, but these have 12.9, so they're basically 13 inch, but not quite. And here we are shooting at a heavy cruiser. They're a heavy cruiser. Got some misses. This is the first time. No, wait, we've seen these before. We've dealt with these. This is in the second episode, I believe, our second ever naval fight. All around mid cruiser. Really good armor, but really mid as a cruiser. Like, it was not able to fight our light cruisers at all. In my opinion, that is what a heavy cruiser should be best at, is dealing with destroyers and heavy cruisers. Their heavy cruisers probably good at fighting other heavy cruisers. We don't actually have any heavy cruisers, so I haven't figured that out. But overall, that CA build is pretty mid by the Royal Navy there. Up, and it might be about to get sent to the sun. Yeah, okay, HE was kind of ineffective against that armor. Pretty sure eventually I do switch to AP. I love this battleship design. It's very Bismarck looking, and I now have a newfound love for the double-barreled turrets. For single-barreled has the best accuracy, triple-barrel having the worst. Some people say the volume of fire outweighs the accuracy, but the double-barreled just has a little bit less accuracy than single barreled, and you're firing 2 rounds, and it's lighter, so. Oh my gosh. That's like 10,000 damage. That is ridiculous. I don't know how the thing's still floating, or how it's still. Again, the armoring's really good. So it was at like 75% structural integrity or something on that CA. I'm sorry saying CI. I have a speech impediment from my retainer, so I actually hate saying battlecruiser, heavy cruiser, fast. Might as well just say like CABB. I'm gonna start doing that from now on. Just assume people know what the heck I'm talking about. Heavy broadside. That was a nasty, nasty hit. It's tripled now. Still putting up a fight. Only lost 30% curl on them though. That's we are still on fire. Our damage control. I'm really scared. Oh, okay. It just went out. That fire was really close to one of our turrets, so if that had leaked into the barbette, it would have been game over for the Maryland here. That would have not only taken out the secondary turret, but obviously taken out the first. And with this blowing the entire ship apart, it probably would have been a shot if that had spread. $17,000 damage. Oh my lord. Goodness gracious. I like the Bismarck and Yamamoto because of the, or Yamato, because of the super firing 8-inch there we have above the rear super firing. And there is our testing shot there because we've unlocked that technology. Our crew will take one test shot, get better accuracy, and then do a full salvo. I think you get that in 1910. Now, I do believe the Royal Navy, their battleships actually outgun ours, but I think our battleship is still over our superior. Again, I do believe we have that video of our earlier version of our battleship, which is about in-game 5 months ago. We refit all of them because I was just unhappy with the results. But I do believe we have the superior battleship of the Royal Navy and French Navy at this point. And that is the battle cruiser dispatched. So now we just got to deal with these destroyers. Now, we were watching that sink. The poor Iowa, who had been damaged before, has been just getting harassed the entire game by torpedoes and destroyers. Like, actually the entire game. As soon as we went off to kill that heavy cruiser and stop that cruiser. So she is not in fighting condition anymore. In fact, I'm not even sure that the game might just sink her because she can't make the trip back home in this condition, to be honest. Like, technically, storms or whatnot could sink her, so she's pretty much gone. Government funding used well though. She did save the lives of those light cruisers though while distracting them. Or the Iowa distracted all the destroyers, so the CLs could swoop in and slowly start fighting him. Kept our light cruisers alive, so her sacrifice was not in vain. As a destroyer absolutely obliterated, I think it's safe to say that this is by far our most successful ship design of all time. Honestly, it's really the accuracy, man. I think people don't understand how valuable accuracy is. At this point, I see the destroyer isn't going to be able to run anymore because of how damaged it is, so I'm going to tell all my ships to cease fire and let my light cruiser pull up alongside her, where I intended to just let my light cruiser fire point blank and finish her off, just to save ammo for everyone. Oh no, I'm getting my destroyer to do it, sorry. My destroyer. You know, that other destroyer is not going anywhere. So at this point, I tell my guns to fire, and they aren't doing anything. Like, they just straight up are not... They're not rotating ever. This is the first time I've ever seen this in the game, so... I guess my crew felt bad watching... That's a war crime, essentially, I guess. And they surrendered. I've never seen that in the game before. I didn't know that was a game mechanic, so... My gunners didn't want to kill them when they knew they were going to surrender, I guess. But there you go. That is a massive victory for us. I mean, we were already absolutely dogging them out just because we got some nice small early victories with light cruiser destroyer battles. But yeah, we beat the battlecruiser Thunderer. That made me nervous. Battlecruisers make me nervous. So we successfully destroyed that entire small fleet. Everyone took light damage. No one sunk at all, actually. Yeah. Backer said the Iowa did not sink, so I'm going to send them back to port, and we're going to continue this.